Hi, my name is Nettie Owens. I'm with Sapari Solutions, creator of the Take Control system. I am a professional organizer, certified professional organizer in chronic disorganization. And this particular talk is not going to be very structured, so I hope you will just go with the flow with me. But I've got some things I wanted to share with you and ideas that I wanted to share with you, and I'm doing it by sharing my experience and my journey that you might learn from me and from what I've done. So I'm going to take you back through 2016 because for me, 2016 was a pretty tremendous year with lots of great things that were happening. That's not to say that there weren't a lot of challenges. I mean, some pretty significant challenges that happened for me personally, and just kind of like around me in the world. I don't know if you felt this way too, but 2016 was somewhat unsettling. There was a lot of anxiety about what might be happening next in people's families, in their communities, and then like in their country. If you're here in the United States, if you're international, there's a lot of unrest and unsettled stuff, and that was anxiety provoking in 2016. So I'm acknowledging that that happened and is happening, but I want to talk about some of the good stuff that happened anyway. So in 2016, it started off with me making the decision to homeschool my children and actually kind of take a step back from my organizing business. And very quickly, I decided that I still wanted to homeschool my children, but I was also going to dive right in to my business in a big way. And through that decision, I was able to write and publish a book, trademark my Take Control system, change the way that I price my services and package my services. I hired 5 people in the year, and our organizing team changed and flowed and in kind of an amazing way that I would have never expected at the beginning of the year. I traveled in 2016 a whole lot more than I usually do, and I love to travel, so I was feeling really fulfilled in that way. In September, I was recognized by the Institute for Challenging Disorganization as their Volunteer of the Year, a very prestigious recognition that totally unexpected and felt so abundant and blessed to receive that recognition. Goodness gracious, there's more. I brought on people in my company to help my company grow, and one of them is actually sitting right next to me. I don't know that she wants to be on the video, so she's just going to say hi.
Hi, everybody.
That's Sam Groff. You can find her on my website, and she's just doing amazing work to get the word out about organizing services and what I do. What we do, because it's not just me. If you've worked with Sapari Solutions, you probably have worked with Mary or Amy or Jennifer or Jane or Karen in the past couple of years, any one of those people, or even Scott. So we're out there reaching people, and people just like you, trying to help them create an environment that supports their mind. That was it. That was actually another thing that came out of 2016, was that shift from streamlining your life so you can live to creating an environment that supports your mind, that felt so good and connected and in alignment with what I should be doing and what we all should be doing. So I know there's more. I actually had a list, and the organized me says you put it somewhere really fabulous that you're going to be able to find it, but the other part of me, the typical human me, can't seem to find it. So we're just going from memory right now. That being said, those are some of the big things that happened for me in my life and in my company. Oh, I celebrated 15 years of being married to my husband. Cannot forget that. That happened in September too. All really great things. Why am I sharing this with you? I'm sharing this with you because none of it happened by accident. We talk about goals in organizing, and we talk about vision, and these two things are actually really important, important aspects of organization to remember. So part of what allowed me to do all of this stuff in 1 year was to see myself doing all that stuff, right? To imagine that all of it was possible. And when you imagine what's possible, you can create that reality for yourself, because your brain starts thinking and solving problems and asking questions and going, how could we make that work? How might that be? Who might we talk to make that happen? How could we fit that into our schedule? So I would encourage you to take some time to imagine the possibilities of where you'd like to go in your life. And I'm talking about organizing, so you could think about how you would like your space to be, what you'd like to have time to do, any of that. Just sit down for a moment and close your eyes. Take a deep breath and just imagine the possibility that lays before you, because there is so much possibility. There's so much, and it's available to you. And then the next thing is to begin to take some steps towards it. You don't have to know how it's all going to unfold, but you can at least start taking some steps. And it may kind of feel like you're walking in the dark at the beginning, but just trust that if you are moving in the direction of this greater vision that you have, that just by moving, you'll be able to figure out where the next thing, step, action is going to take you. So setting a goal and saying, okay, I'm going to do an organizing plan. I'm going to sort out this particular drawer, and it may seem really small, but again, it just starts getting you moving into that right direction, and it will allow you to reach that vision that you've just imagined for yourself. I know this video is a little bit longer and maybe even a little different than what I normally do and put out, but I just felt really strongly that I wanted to share that with you. And what I really would love for you to do is I would love for you to comment as to what it is that you're imagining, and also to share with me what you accomplished in 2016. Do not diminish anything. Even if it seems like 2016 might have not have been your best year ever, something good happened. I assure you, something good happened. And if it feels like nothing good happened, I want you to think about that challenge, and I want you to ask yourself the question, what's good about that challenge? What did I learn from that? And put that down as your accomplishment for 2016. So share with me two things. One, your vision, your imagination, where you're going, and two, what you've accomplished. And I can't wait to hear about it. I'm going to respond as you comment. So I'm signing off for now. Nettie Owens, Pari Solutions, and I can't wait to hear from you. Bye-bye.